like this now. All right. Nice to see you again. Yeah, let's go directly. Woohoo! And here we go. All right. See you, or nice to see you again, Arslan. Please answer my comment on yesterday's video. Um, yeah, I was a bit late. I'm sorry. As you see, the camera is not 100% okay too, but it's okay. I give my best. Is it okay if I will answer your comment after these videos? Okay, I've read it. I will later when I'm finished with it. I will take my time and I will have a look on it. All right, and write you. So let's start now with these questions. What is the right cause of action here? Okay, let's open that one. We have a priority sign. All right, we have a priority sign here on the right hand side, and we want to turn left. So actually right now we do have not probably 100% sure we have priority in front of the cars from the left and from the right, and because there is no coming car, we could go first. So let's check. What is the right course of action? I have to give way to the tram. I may be the first to proceed. I have to give way to the red car. So I have to give way to the tram? No. I may be the first to proceed? Yes. And I have to give way to the red car? No, you're the first one. All right. Two exactly. All right, let's do it like this. I will read the question. You will have a look on the picture, and then you can already decide, and then I will explain it at the end. I think that makes more sense. What is the right course of action? So let's have a look here. Check who has priority. All right, I will close it right now. You can still see it here in the smaller side or smaller image, and I will read the question. What is the right course of action? I have to allow right of way to the blue car. I have to allow right of way to the green car. I may drive through. So which answer is correct? All right. So let's explain it. I may drive through is the correct answer, because if we check this picture, you're on a priority road and we are following it. So the car on the right and on the left has to wait. The car on the left is on a priority road as well, but he's actually crossing our way, and that's why we can go first. So it's first us, then the green one, and at the last the blue one. And that's why the last answer is correct, and we don't have to allow the right of way of the blue car, no, and you don't have to allow right of way to the green neither. You're the first one. Okay, what is the right course of action? Let's open it. Okay, check carefully. I will make it a little bit bigger for you. Okay, this is the scene. So we can see a truck and a guy in front of it. Looks like the waste managers. All right. And there's a bicycle. Okay. What is the right course of action? I may turn left before the cyclist. I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. I forego my right of way so as to not block the junction. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, all of them? So I would say, what is the right course of action? I may turn left before the cyclist. No, that's not correct. I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. Yes. And I forego my right of way as to not block the junction as well. So it's 2 and 3 exactly. Why? So keep in mind, right now there is no sign, so the rule is right before left. And right before left, so there is no one, but we are crossing the bicycle. So that's why we have to give way to the bicycle. And however, if we would drive ahead, the waste managers will probably wait and we will block the road. So you better stop in front of the junction and let the green one pass even if you have priority, because you can't go anyway. That's why this is the second and the last answer correct. You want to turn right into a priority road. What must you look out for? So you want to turn right. We can imagine there is the priority road. We are coming towards this, and then, well, from your perspective, it's like this, yeah. And then you turn right. So you want to turn right into a priority road. Only for vehicles coming from the left you have to look out for. Vehicles coming from the left and from the right. For cyclists and pedestrians alongside you to the right or behind you. For cyclists and pedestrians alongside you to the right or behind you. So what do you think? Vehicles coming from the left and from the right. Yes, definitely, because they are on the priority road. And exactly, 2 and 3. For cyclist, pedestrian alongside you to the right or behind you, because you will cross their way. So if they go straight ahead and you're crossing their way, they have priority too. All right, nice. What is the right cause of action? Let's have a short look here on the picture. First, ask yourself, how is this crossing regulated? Through which law or sign? And then check who will have priority. All right, I will close it right now. What is the right cause of action? I move after the blue car, I move before the 2 cars, or I move after the 2 cars. So I can tell you already there is just one answer correct. Which one? It is before the 2 cars. Exactly. Nice, Arslan. Good. The answer why is because there's a sign, and this sign is telling us that we have priority for that junction, and these other 2 cars, they don't have priority, and because there's no one coming towards us, we are about to cross, and that's why we can go first, and then the yellow and the blue car. All right. What is the right cause of action? Let's have a look. Again, how is the junction ordered, or which sign, which rule applies here? And then think, who's going first, who's second, and who's last? All right, I will close it. What is the right cause of action? I may only proceed after the blue truck. I have to allow the red car to pass through. I may proceed before the blue truck. 2 answers are correct. Which? So, what is the right cause of action? I may only proceed after the blue truck is wrong. I have to allow the red car to pass through. It's correct. And I must proceed before the blue truck. This is well correct. Why? Well, check out that sign. We are on a priority road. The priority road is turning right. And the red car is on the priority road as well. So we both can drive before the truck. So the truck will be last. However, we are about to cross the red car's way. So we are crossing his priority road. That's why we have to give him the way first. So let's solve it. The 2 and 3 is correct. What is correct in this situation? There is noise in the room. Okay, let's have a look. don't know how I can right now. I think I can't fix it right now. Sorry. If it bothers too much, I'm really sorry. I can check it for the next time. I think if I right now would change some things here, I have to restart the stream. So I'm not sure about that. I will have a look later. I'm really sorry. Let's turn the computer a bit more by side, and then hopefully it's not that loud. All right. Okay. So we were at that picture right now. So I will close it. I hope you had enough time. What is correct in this situation? I have to allow the motorbike the right of way. The motorbike has to wait. I have to signal a left turn. All right, nice, Arslan. Okay, good. Thank you for telling me. What is correct in this situation? I have to read it again. Okay, just one is correct. I have to allow the motorbike, yes, the motorbike the right of way. Exactly. This is the correct answer. Let's solve it. And why do you don't have to signal left? We are leaving the priority road. However, remember, we are going straight ahead, and going straight ahead will be never indicated. So if you would follow the priority road to the right, you have to indicate right. And if you would leave it to the left, you indicate left. But going straight ahead, leaving the priority, you don't have to indicate. And why the motorcycle is first? Because both of us are on the priority road, but we are about to cross the motorcycle, the priority road of the motorcycle, and that's why we have to wait, and the motorcycle is first. Okay, let's check this one. Who has priority? Check again. How is the road, or through which sign is the road defined? The priority rule. All right, I think we can go on to the questions. Who has priority? The green tractor, me, the red car. So, what do you think? The one who has priority is us. It is the second one. Why? Because we are on a priority road and the red car not. Yeah, regarding this one, he has to wait. And now the question is, who's about to cross the coming priority road? And actually, we are following the priority road. Meanwhile, the truck is leaving and the priority road is going straight and crossing our lane. That's why he has to wait, and we are going first. Exactly. Nice. It's the second answer is correct. What is the right thing to do? Wow, that's a tricky one. Now I will see if you can be correct. Okay. I will close it right now. What is the right thing to do? I have to indicate, the yellow car has to wait, or I have to wait. Okay, I will give you time. Let's see. What is the correct way how to handle that situation? Do I have to indicate? The yellow car has to wait. Okay, you're saying the first and the second, and let's try. And you are right. Perfect, you're an expert. So if you didn't get why is this one, exactly, you put the correct answer. It's different than a roundabout. You're saying, Aslan, that's correct. Okay, Probably you know it, but maybe someone else not. A roundabout, even if it looks like a roundabout, it's just a roundabout if it's defined as a roundabout, and that would be through, I don't know if you see it, this sign, yeah? So a red triangle and a blue sign below. And if this sign is not there, then it's a normal right for left, and therefore you have to indicate while turning. And because the yellow car is on the left, he has to wait for us. Nice, very good, Timothy. You're right as well. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm seeing just experts here. What is the right course of action? That's a tricky one too. All right, I will let you think a little bit. Check the signs, think about which rule applies here, and then think who has priority. All right, what is the right course of action? There are just two answers. I have to wait, or the motorbike is obliged to wait. So what are you thinking? One or two? At least we know, right? Well, it can be, actually, it has to be one of these two, yeah? So, Arslan, you say one? I have to wait. Okay, let's give it a try. You are right. Why? Let's have a look here. There is a sign, and this sign means you're not allowed to enter. But this doesn't actually regulate the traffic, yeah? Give me 1 second. Let me first explain, and then I will answer your answer, okay? So exactly, you have to wait because it doesn't matter if you can enter or not. The rule here which applies is right before left, and on our right is the motorcycle, and that's why he has to go first, and then we can go straight ahead. Exactly, I have to wait. Nice. Okay, before I will continue, and then I will answer your question, Timothy. Can you pass the actual exam without speaking German? Just memorize the road command. Okay, I will make that a little bit bigger, then you can have a look on it. I will answer your answer. Timothy, yes, it is possible. However, keep in mind that the examiner will help you, or he does actually help Germans, yeah? He's saying, hey, be careful. Do you think that's the right conduct here? So he's talking sometimes to you. And obviously, if you don't get these small helps, you have a disadvantage. So obviously, if you just get left, right, he can speak very easily. But better your German, more easy to pass the exam. Or in other words, if you have no clue of German, it will be more difficult. You can pass it definitely. However, you will need more time to understand if he gives you a complex order, and needing more time to understand, you will have less concentration on the road, and therefore it's more difficult. That's why I made this course of Fahrlingo, or that was actually the idea of it, is not to make a lot of money or something like that. It was more to help my own students, to prepare them that they get it easier to understand the examiner, need less time for it, and therefore can concentrate better on the road. However, it's not necessary, but it's a help, and it will help you to concentrate on driving. I hope I could answer your question. All right, let's close that one. I want to turn left. Who is required to wait? I have to wait. The blue vehicle has to wait. So you have seen this picture quite long and now longer than me, so I will go straight ahead. I have to wait. So why? I'll first solve it. Yes. Why do I have to wait even if the car is coming from the left and there is no sign? Because there was a rule that if you're coming out from a forest road or from an how you say, rural route, yeah, road, you you have to give priority. All right, so let's continue. Yeah, dirt road, exactly, thanks. Okay, then, thank you, Arslan. Yes, I spent a lot of time on that. Well, right now this is easy, but for the other videos, it took a lot of time. That's true. What is the right course of action? Okay, let's open it. We are again, it's again a tricky one. Let's see if you do this again correct. All right, I will close it. What is the right course of action? I have to wait. The cyclist has to wait. Okay, you say you have to wait. Right. That's true. We can solve it immediately. Why? Because again, it looks like a roundabout, but as you remember, I showed that picture before for the other ones who just have joined now. Without that sign, it's not a roundabout. And even if it looks like so, you have to give priority and the bicycle is from your left. That's why we have to wait. Nice. And you have to indicate too, exactly, because you're turning right and you're not entering a roundabout. Okay, what is the right course of action? Let's open that one. I give you some time. Okay, let's close it. What is the right course of action? The blue car has to allow me to turn. I have to allow the cyclist to turn. I have to allow the blue car to pass through. So what are you thinking? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, some of them, all of them? I think that is not that difficult. Thank you so much for answering my question. I just passed my theory exam last week using. Oh, nice. Yes, yes, it's a good app actually. Okay, you're saying 2 and 3. Let's give it a try. I have to allow the cyclist to turn. I have to allow the blue car to pass through. Correct. Nice. Exactly. It's a right for left road. And the car on the right is the blue car. That's why he can go first. And to the right, the bicycle. So the bicycle is going first. However, even if the blue car wouldn't exist, we would have to give priority to the bicycle too, because we are crossing his way. So, however, we have to give both priority. That's why the second and the third is correct. Right. Yes, at least good luck, Timothy. Really cool that you passed the exam. Sorry, I just noticed this, but it's great that you passed. Yeah, nice. I wish you good luck for your practical exam. Yes, but you don't need luck. You will do it without luck, I'm sure. What is the right course of action? Okay, let's have a look. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, I think you're ready. What is the right course of action? I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. I may make the turn in front of the cyclist. The blue truck may proceed first. So I have to allow the cyclist to pass through is correct. I may make the turn in front of the cyclist. Critical. The blue truck may proceed first. No, it's not correct. All right, let's solve it. It's just the first one. You're right, Arslan. Because right before left, the bicycle is in front of us. We have to leave him anyway, and we're about to cross his way. Would be crazy to drive in front of him. We leave him first, and then we have no one on the right, but the blue truck has us on the right, so he has to wait for us. That's why the first answer is correct. Okay, what is the right course of action? Let's have a look. Think again. First, check for signs to see who has priority, how it's organized, and then take a decision who has to go first. Okay, let's close it. What is the right course of action? I have to give way to the cyclist. I have to give way to the bus. I have to stop on the stop line. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's have a look. I have to give way to the cyclist. Definitely give way to the bus as well. And I have to stop at the stop line. Exactly, it's all 3. You're right. And why? Because we have a stop sign. So nice, both of you have it correct. We have to stop first about whatever happened at the stopping line. That means people from the left and on the right are on the priority road, so they can pass first. That's why it's first the bicycle, and the bus in front of us has a stop sign too. You see it here? And that's why right now we have the same after the bicycle passed, and that's why it's about who is crossing the other's way, and we are crossing. That's why the bus can pass first. That's why all 3 of them are correct. All right, what is the right course of action? We are coming to a crossing, and everything clear? All right. What is the right course of action? I may proceed before the motorcycle. The cyclist has to allow me to pass. I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. So there are 2 correct answers. Or? Yes. I had to think as well. I may proceed before the motorbicycle. Or I'm not sure if I said everything right. I have to think right now again. I may proceed before the motorcycle. That's correct. The cyclist has to allow me to pass. No. I have to allow the cyclist to pass through. Yes. So the first and the last one. Nice. So let's have a look. It is because because why? Because it's right for left here, obviously. Yeah, there is no sign, and on our right hand side is the bicycle. That's why she first. And then, however, it doesn't matter in which direction the motorcycle wants to go. In the position of the motorcycle, we are on his right hand side, and that's why we have priority. So bicycle, us, and then the motorcycle. All right, let's go ahead. You would like to cross over a priority road. The view to both sides is very restricted due to parked vehicles. What should you do? I carefully ease my way into the junction. I quickly cross over the junction. I sound my horn to warn crossing traffic. Okay, what should you do? I carefully ease my way into the junction. That is probably the only correct answer. Nice, exactly. Why? Because crossing quickly over the junction is like closing your eyes, you can't see anything, and then just pass through, and hopefully that no one happens is not the right conduct. And I sound my horn to warn crossing traffic. That would be the Mexican style, but not good for the German traffic. So I'm from Mexico, actually. And that's why it's just the first one. All right, nice. You made it correct. Okay, what is the right course of action? Let's have a look. We are coming to a crossing here. Check which sign does regulate the crossing, and then think who's going first, second, and last. All right. What is the right course of action? I have to allow the green vehicle to pass through. I have to allow the blue vehicle to pass. I may make the turn before the green vehicle. 1, 2, or 3. All right, let's solve it. I have to allow the green vehicle to pass through. No. I have to allow the blue vehicle to pass through. Yes. And I make the turn before the green vehicle is correct too. Let's solve it. You're right, Arslan. The 2 and the first answer is correct because we are on a priority road, and however the blue car is on a priority road too. He's following it and we're about to cross his way. So first it's the blue and then us, and the last would be the green one because he's on a road with second or minor priority, and that's why he has to wait for both of us. All right, let's go ahead. What is the right course of action? We are here again on a road, but this time we have different participants in this picture. Keep in mind, no one has special rules here. All right, let's close it. What is the right course of action? I have to allow the tram to pass through. I have to allow the tractor to pass through. I may not stop and wait on the rails. Okay, what do you think? I have to allow the tram to pass through is correct. I have to allow the tractor to pass through is not correct. And I may not stop and wait on the rails is false. I am allowed to stop and wait on the rails. So it's just the first one. Exactly. So why? Okay, we are on a priority road, and that's why we have priority in front of the car from the right. But the tram has priority too, and we are about to cross his way, and that's why, or to cross the coming traffic, and that's why the tram can go first. However, there was the second answer: are we allowed to stop on rails? Well, this is not a train; it's a tram tracks, and you have to check there are 4 lines, so 2 ways for the tram. This is for the coming one, and we are actually from the tram which might be behind of us, so we are not causing a traffic jam. That's why you can stop here, let the tram pass through, and if behind of us would be a tram, he would have to wait behind of us. Yeah, so you can stop in front of it, on it. Yeah, that's why the first answer is correct and the last one is false, the same like the second. All right, I hope I could explain it. I didn't wrote the question. What is the right course of action? Okay. We are driving with 25 kilometers per hour, close to a junction, and I hope you've got it. What is the right course of action? I have to allow right of way to the blue car. I have to allow right of way to the red car. And I have right of way ahead of the blue car. So what is the correct answer? You probably know it already. At that picture, we could see that there was no traffic sign, so the rule right before left applies here. And I have to allow right of way to the blue car. I have to allow right of way to the red car. Yes, I have right of way ahead the blue car. So I think this too. Let's solve it. Yes. All right, why? Because right for left, on our right hand side is the red car. So the red car can go first. However, if you imagine you would sit in the blue car, the blue car has us on the right hand side. So the blue car has to wait for us. That's why it's the second and the last one and not the first. All right. What is the right course of action? Let's have a look. Think again. Who? It happens. That's why right now you're not in exam, so no worries. Think here at this picture. First check which sign has priority. or which sign is regulating the crossing, and then take a decision who's going first. What is the right course of action? I have to allow the yellow car to pass through. I move first. It is, I think, quite clear if you know the signs. So I move first is the correct answer. It's the second one. Why? Because let's go a little bit closer. I'm not sure if you could see it. This sign exactly is telling us that we have priority in front of the next junction, and it doesn't matter where you're going. If you go straight ahead, to the right, to the left, you have priority from the car from the right in that case. That's why the second answer is correct. Nice, yes. All right. In what sequence may each continue driving? May each continue driving, okay. So we have to check who's going first, who's second, and which is third. So let's have a look. Remember, first check the signs or which rules apply, and then think who has priority. I did this half an hour before with my wife in Spanish as well, live. I've got a Spanish channel too. And boy, we had a lot of trouble in that one. I was not able to explain it good. So let's see if you've got it correct. The question was, tell me the correct sequence. So in what sequence may each continue driving? The cyclist, the yellow car, me? Or the second answer, me, the cyclist, the yellow car? Or the third option, the cyclist, me, the yellow car. So what is quite clear is probably checking out that picture is that the cyclist definitely has priority, and he's the first one because he's following the priority road and he's not leaving it. He just follows the priority road coming here from our side, turning left. So he's the first. So that's why the one in the middle can't be correct. So now is the question, it's the first or the last one? You're saying the last one. So first the cyclist, me, and then the yellow car. That is correct. But why? You have to check if we are right now talking who has priority, the yellow or us. It's about who's crossing the other coming priority road. And if you check, we are not crossing the priority road. We are leaving it, but we are not crossing the coming way. That's why we are allowed to go first, as second, after the bicycle, it's us. And then the yellow one is crossing the coming traffic, in this case, us, and that's why he has to wait. Okay, yellow are also both leaving, so right for left apply. Yes. This was my wife was telling it later too. I have to think about that explanation if this applies too. I've learned it different. It's always about who's crossing the priority road, and you're not crossing it, you're just leaving it. Meanwhile, the yellow car is crossing the coming traffic from the priority road. I'm not sure if I do explain it nice. However, it's the last one, and the last is correct. Okay, who can move first in this situation? Let's have a look. You are driving around 50. We're going straight ahead. And I don't know if you can see it, but if I zoom in, this tractor has the indicator, so he wants to turn from our perspective to the right. From his side, he is turning left. And there's another vehicle. Okay, okay. I will later read it carefully, okay? I will check this explanation. You know, there are a lot of ways to explain, and maybe mine in that case is not the cleverest one. So I will have to think about that. Oh, I'm still learning too. Always there's a better way how to teach things. But okay, let's go on with that rule. Thank you, Arslan. Who can move first in this situation? The blue tractor, me, the red car. There is obviously move first can be just one answer. That makes it a little bit easier. So it's just one of these. And now the question who? Tractor, the red car, or us? And in that case, it is the second. Nice, exactly, Arslan. It's the second one. Let's solve it immediately because the blue tractor is crossing our way and the red car is coming from a dirt way, as you said before, exactly. And someone who's coming from a dirt way has to give priority, and it doesn't matter if he's from the right or not. That's why it's us. Nice. All right. Ah, shit. Oh, no, 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 no. What is the right course of action here? So we have a bicycle on the right side, but the question is which rule applies here? I think that is easy. What is the right course of action here? I warn the cyclist by sounding the horn. I wait until the cyclist has completed the turn. I take priority before the cyclist. So 1, 2, or 3? You're saying 2? Or was it the last? I think 2 was the question before. I warn the cyclist by sounding the horn. No. I wait until this has completed the turn. Yes. So in that case, it's the second one. You're right. The second one is here correct as well. I take priority before the cyclist. No. Obviously, it's right before left, and it doesn't matter if it's a vehicle, a tractor, or a bicycle. The one from the right has priority, and it doesn't matter where he's turning to. We have to give him the right of way. That's why the second answer is correct. Okay, let's go on with the movie here. Okay. I won't comment it right now to give you the chance to think by your own. All right. I will go to the question. Which is correct in this situation? I have to reach an understanding with the driver of the blue car. I have to wait. The blue car has to wait. So the right answer in that case is I have to wait. Let's solve it. Yes, that's correct, because once again, it looked like it was a roundabout, but it wasn't, because there was not that sign, and that's why it's a normal right for left, even if the infrastructure looks like a roundabout. And exactly, Matthew. Oh, nice to see you. I thought you already made your driver license, or I'm not that sure. However, nice to see you here. Which is the correct situation? I have to wait. Exactly. Continue. Okay, I will leave it right now. Well, actually, I still have 6 questions left to make the 30 full. Let's have a look. Yeah, come on. I will do it. If I hope it's not too late for you. Yes, come on. 6 questions are left, and then we will finish the free. The 30, not the free. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? Wow, yes. Sorry that I'm right now distracted. Hey Matthew, you were one of my first viewer, and I think I dedicated 2 videos of your questions. You always had great questions, actually. And that's why I made, I think, this couple of 10 questions or something, or 10 things, 10 videos, or top mistakes. I think I dedicated 2 videos to you. So I was really happy for your input. It's so cool, and it's nice to see you here now. Great, great, great. I really want to say thank you, Matthew. It was really, really cool. And I can tell you right now, you helped me to make me big with all that questions, or Arslan, you too, obviously, right now joining me. And right now I can do this because I'm waiting that I get the okay to found my own driving school. It's right now just the bureaucrat just have to sign the last paper. I've got my own cars and Fahrlingo will be an old school. And I could just do this because all the people watching me on YouTube that I can start my own driving school. So I'm really, really honored to see you here and really thank you. Really, really thank you for watching my videos. All right, let's go on. If not, I will never finish here. I'm getting sentimental. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? Be ready to brake. Yes. Observe the traffic coming from the right only. No. Reduce speed. It's just both. Actually, honestly, you should check to the left too. So be ready to brake, reduce speed, and obviously it's right for left here, but you should check to all sides. Okay, let's go ahead. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? Yes, exactly. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? Give precedence to oncoming traffic. When there are two lanes in one direction, employ the zipper feed-in method. Where there are two lanes in one direction and you're driving on the left lane, you take absolute precedence. So there are just two answers correct. Give precedence to oncoming traffic is correct. When there are two lanes in one direction, employ the zipper feed-in method. Exactly. Why? Because that sign, first about this, this type of sign always is telling us, be aware there is something which might need our attention coming ahead. It's a danger sign. So all signs with this is always connected with reducing speed. That one in particular is telling us that it's getting more narrow if there are several lanes. There is zipper method to change the lane to the left because the one on the right is stopping. And if it's a very narrow road with just one coming car and you are coming and yours is getting more narrow, so your part is going in, you have to let the coming traffic pass first. And that's why the first and the last is correct. All right. You see this traffic sign. What must you recon with? Oncoming traffic? Dazzle from oncoming traffic at night, oncoming traffic taking precedence. You see this traffic sign, what must you reckon with? Oncoming traffic, definitely. Dazzle from oncoming traffic at night as well. Oncoming traffic taken present. No. That would be just if some of these arrows would be red, for example, and the other one black. But in this case, both are black, so there is no priority rule in it. That's why it's the first and the last. And why does this sign exist? Normally, all roads have coming traffic, just in case it's a one-way road, and the one-way road will extinct or will finish. And to give you an advice that from now on or from this junction on you're passing, it will be a normal road again, you will see that sign. So this sign normally is at the end of a one-way street. Okay. What does this traffic sign require of you? Readiness to brake, reduction in speed, greatest alertness. Well, it's warning us for children and it is all free, at least for the theory app. Okay, sounds like I don't like children, but I was thinking about it and I think that in real life, if you see that there are no children and it's clear, the vision is clear, I would not reduce speed probably, I would just go 130. However, in the theory exam, you have to put all three. So let's go on. What does the traffic sign combination indicate? Dangerous in connection with horse and carriages, that horse and carriages have priority over motor vehicles. Horse and carriages are not allowed to pass through. So, what does this traffic sign combination indicate? Meanwhile, you're still able to think and write down. Keep in mind you have to read that type of signs always from up, up. How do you say? No, from down to the top. So we see this horse vehicle. I don't know how to call it. Horse and carriages. Okay, this horse and carriages, and you have to take attention for them. So danger in connection with horse and carriages is correct. That horse and carriages have priority over motor vehicles? No. It is just that you have to take care of them that might be appear, but it has no indication of priority. That's why it's just the first. Yes. So let's go on. What must you anticipate? The last question for today. Finally, we got it. We're quite late as well, yeah. What must you anticipate when you see this road sign? A pedestrian crossing that is hard to see. Pedestrians that might cross the road. Pedestrians who may only cross the road from the right. What must you anticipate when you see this road sign? Well, this road sign is telling you there's coming ahead a zebra crossing, which is maybe not that easy to see, so you have to be prepared for it. And that's why pedestrian crossing that is hard to see is the correct answer, and pedestrian that might cross the road is correct too. And pedestrians may only cross the road from the right. Well, just this person is turning from the right to the left, but that doesn't mean that not someone can show up from the left running right. Yeah, so that's why it's just this two. And yes, that's it for today. Thank you really much to join me, and really happy to see a Matthew. Aslan, I'm happy too. I will go on even if it's on holiday. I will go on Monday just to get these things here on that we will finish one day. And yeah, was fun today, and see you on Monday at 8:30 again. Thank you. Goodbye. And yes, I will check your question on the last video. I will shut down right now, and then I will have a look, and I will write down the answer. Okay. Okay. See you. Goodbye.